to FanimeParadise.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you feeling? Are you okay today?
Well, guys, Thanksgiving's coming up soon.
Yes.
So, we thought we would talk about why we are thankful for anime.
Thought it'd be a good idea to go along with the Thanksgiving. You know, we're being thankful.
Because, I mean, of course, we're always thankful for things like our families and our best friends and, you know, stuff in general.
I was going to say things that we're thankful for instead of, like, food. We do something special like, you know, what we're thankful for with anime, considering anime is what
brings a lot of people together. It's like, I don't know.
How to explain it.
Right. It's hard to explain. Like, anime is awesome and it's just so great. And, like, I am so thankful for anime. Because, first off, if it wasn't for anime, I actually would not have met my best friend. Second off, I mean, it's just a fun pastime. Like, how can you not like anime? It's just so great. Like, it could go from being, like, super happy and fun all the time and then, like,
crying your eyes out in the middle of the night.
Poor people. And then they're like, oh, it's not sad enough. Let me make it even sadder.
Yes. That's very true.
Moment of silence for the sad animes.
Moment of silence for the fallen characters, dude.
Anywho.
So, I think part of the reason why I'm thankful for anime is because it helped me through a lot of depressing times. Like, when I would have really bad depression or, like, anxiety, I'd turn on some anime and just kind of sit there and be like, okay, I can escape what I'm dealing with when I watch anime. It's like music, too. But anime's always held, like, a special place in my heart because it's been there for me when there was nothing else there for me. And I would have never met Danielle because I'm a very introverted person.
We don't talk to a lot of people, okay, guys? That's why we are so glad that y'all come and watch our channel and our videos and our weirdness and everything, because, like, it legit is hard to do this sometimes, okay?
It's
like,
not that I don't like people.
I just don't like people. Sorry.
It's also hard for me to reach out to people. Like, I mean, I can be super friendly, but I just can't, like, I have a hard time interacting with people.
Yeah.
Because I'm, like,
hard sometimes. But anime is always a great opener. Like, it always makes it a whole lot easier to talk to other people. Like,
if I find out someone likes anime, it's so much easier. For me to open up to them. For some reason, I think where I'm a very guarded person. That's my problem. But when I find out someone else likes anime, I'm like, okay, I can start a conversation
so much
here.
better.
But if you come up to me and you're like, hey, how's the weather going down there? I'm like,
Have a nice day.
Fade away.
But also, I'm also thankful for anime because if it wasn't for anime or you, we wouldn't be doing this channel.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't be meeting and chatting, commenting with all of these wonderful people that watch our channel and stuff.
We wouldn't be going to conventions and fun stuff like that.
Yes.
There'd be no Akibento box. There'd be no Fangirl Monthly box.
There'd be no cosplay.
Oh.
That hurt my heart.
That would really hurt my heart.
Oh, man.
But also, anime just makes you... like I said, if you're depressed and you feel like you can't feel anything, when you watch anime, you feel all kinds of emotions. Like, it makes you feel grounded. Like, you can you turn on a sad one. I mean, not everybody, but if you're like me, you'll be bawling while you're watching it. Like,
just having the time of your life. Just Fairy Tail, for example. Okay, guys? Well, you know, if y'all haven't watched it, don't watch this part. Skip ahead some. But
spoiler.
I've watched it so many times, okay? It's just second nature now. But again, watching it again the other day, like the Edalus arc right at the end, okay? It's like all nice and sad and just crying, and then, oh, like, let's make it even sadder and make everybody else cry too.
Yeah, that's anime.
But like, it's not sad crying though. Like, it's super happy. Like, I don't want to give it away because, like I said, if any spoilers, but like, Lizana comes back. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Mira and Elfman, that's like the best thing that could ever happen. And, you know, and just made you a little sad on the inside.
I'm not gonna speak on Lizana. Okay. My car's name is Lizana.
My car's name is Mira Jane.
But sometimes, like, I love Lizana's character, don't get me wrong, but I need you to know your place when it comes to Natsu, okay? Know your place.
Well, when she comes back, she realizes.
Let Nalu shine, okay?
Just a little FYI to everybody, I don't ship Nalu. That's not my. Okay, I take it back. It's not that I don't ship Nalu. It's not my favorite ship.
I don't know.
And Fairy Tail.
Well, it's not that it doesn't have to be your favorite ship. For
No,
you to want
of course not. Sue and Lucy have to wind up together. Of course they do. That's
well, then,
like I said.
Then you ship Nalu.
It's not that I don't ship Nalu. I do ship them very much together. They should always be together. But that's not my favorite ship in the whole anime. Wind.
So I mean, like, I think Fairy Tail and animes like that, they've also helped me kind of believe that friendships can be, like, solid again, because,
Right.
let's be real, nowadays it's kind of hard to know, like, is this person, like, really
your friend?
a friend?
Are
But
they
it's, like,
really your friend?
anime helps me kind of have some sort of shimmer of tiny glitter speck form of hope for real love. Like,
Anime is my real friend.
it's like this much hope. Like,
But she has hope, you guys,
But
and
it's
not
like-
despair.
I feel like you can, like, if you look at these animes, first of all, I know I ain't gonna say, because like I said, it's not the speck of hope, but it's like, you see how great their relationships are, how much they care, and it's like, man,
Like,
I am
even
not settling for
friendships.
less than that, dude. Like,
Even friendships, like Gon and Killua, you know, like, stuff like that.
but it's like, yeah, it's like, it makes you, like, see that, and you're like, okay, I don't want to settle for less than that. Like, if I can't have somebody that's going to be, when it comes to friendships, the Gon to my Killua, or rivals like the Yuno to my Asta, or, like, things like that, it's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. If you can't be the Sasuke to my Naruto, I don't want it.
I don't know if I quite want a friendship quite like that.
If you can't be the Shikamaru to my Naruto.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I don't
There
want
you
it.
go. There
I
you
said
go.
rivals. They're rivals more than they
Okay.
are friends.
Okay. Well, you kind of.
But when it comes to friendships, like, if you can't, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Shikamaru was Naruto's best friend. I don't care what nobody says. Okay?
Well, I mean, Sasuke, like, I don't know, they have a friendship, but
but
it's
he
like,
ain't his best friend.
no, I didn't say that. I
Shikamaru
did
was
not
there
say
through
that.
everything with Naruto. Ride or die. Even when he becomes Hokage, he's his right hand dude. Like, Shikamaru for days.
Oh, wow.
To me, that's my opinion. Okay, you can feel how you want to. That's perfectly fine. I mean, like I said, we don't judge here.
Not
It's
at
just like, to me, I fangirl over Shikamaru and Naruto's friendship, because it's like,
Got a little serious there, guys.
but you see my point. Like, if you can't have that kind of friendship, it's like, I don't want it. Like, if you can't be there for me, and you can't be like, ride or die, have my back, hype me up, be the best hype man ever, like Danielle over here. I don't
We
want
finished
it.
each other's sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
And this is I love her, you guys.
But yeah,
Oh,
like,
man.
there's lists that could go on for days as to why I'm, like, all the way thankful for anime.
it's awesome. It brings people together. You meet new people that you never would have thought you met. You get to go to great stuff like conventions and stuff like that. And meet other great people that are also very into anime. Plus, you have YouTube with all of the cool YouTubers, and I'm not going to say anybody because I don't have nobody's permission. So, check them out. There's other great anime people. YouTubers.
We're the polite YouTubers that ask for everybody's permission before we use their video.
Because
or
I don't want my video
it.
took down off my channel.
Or anything like that.
You too much.
But also,
too hard
I mean,
to do this.
That's their work. Like, I want your permission before I put your stuff in here. But if you ever like want to collab with us, we are totally open for anything. But also, if you go to conventions, if it's one we're going to, like MTAC or even Yamacon that's in Pigeon Forge, or some that's in Atlanta, like MomoCon and AWA, if you go to any of those and we're there, you can come hang out with us. We don't mind at all. We want to meet new people. We want to see your cosplays. We want to take pictures with you. It would be so much fun.
Yes. It would be amazing.
I just feel like that's like the whole reason why we made our channels. We want a fun anime family, like friend group.
Everybody.
Where like I said, there's no, okay, you don't like Sakura, cool, like that's I don't like you. Like, no, there's none of that. It's like, I don't care how you view it, what you watch, what you don't watch, what you like, what you don't like, who you don't like. We're cool. Like, we can talk about anime all day because there's characters she likes that I don't like.
There's anime she likes that I won't watch.
I knew exactly which one you're talking about.
and that's why I said it.
I've watched, like, you can think you've watched some weird stuff, but I've watched some weird animes, dude. Because I don't care. Like, I'll watch it. I don't care how strange it gets. I will finish it.
You say that now. There's one anime you haven't finished yet.
I actually finished it. If you're talking about the meat suit, I've finished it.
You finished it? Oh my gosh! I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Sorry about that, guys.
You don't want to know either.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
I don't care to watch it. Like, I'll watch whatever. I'll give it all a try. Like, see, for me, for example, I don't care much for sports animes, but I do go out of my way to watch them. Like, I watched Haikyuu.
Okay, see, now I haven't watched that, but see, I've watched stuff like, oh man, what's it? I call it Ippo, but that's not the name of the show, guys. Baki. That is also a really, really good one. If you have it, it's on Netflix, maybe.
I think Baki is on Netflix.
Double check
because I think it's a Netflix anime.
It might be. But, like, it is super awesome, dude. And I'm, like, not into that stuff. And, like, the mechas and everything. Not really into all of that stuff either.
Yeah, no.
But I do like Darling in a Franxx. That was actually a really good
I don't think I've found a mecha show that I've, like...
It's the only one.
Genuinely, like, liked yet. And, I mean, if you know any, let me know. I'm down to watch any of them. But it's kind of like, it's not my style that I like. I personally am more into the horror / action animes. That's me.
I guess I would have to say I'm more into the romantic comedies just because you gotta like the love in the anime, man.
I also like the ones that make you cry for days. Like, that's mine right there.
Tokyo Ghoul.
You had to go there. See, that's my type of anime. Like, that's what I prefer, and everybody has their own preference of what they like to watch. Just like, I don't care if you watch dubbed or subbed or both, like we do. We do both.
German or Spanish or not new episodes because of Crunchyroll.
Because I'm just like, to me, first of all, if you're watching anime, I feel like that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what you're listening to.
It doesn't matter if it's Pokemon or Sailor Moon.
Well, I was shooting for like dubbed and subbed.
Well, I'm saying everything. Sub, dub, they speak in English, they not speak in English.
If you're watching it, that's what should matter. Because at the end of the day, you're hearing the same thing, whether it's in English or Japanese. There could be slight differences.
Maybe not the exact same.
Like, there could be slight differences in the wording. But
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Like
we're watching the same thing.
There's times just to trick myself to make myself feel like I haven't watched anime, that if I've watched it in dubbed, I'll go watch it in subbed. And if I've watched it in subbed, I'll go watch it in dubbed. Because then I'm like, hey, it's like I've never seen it.
Hey, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some are almost completely different. Like, nope, not gonna go there.
I'm gonna go there. So some of them, like, I don't like the way the voice sounds for that character in,
oh no, that's
like,
not what I was
subbed or
talking about.
dubbed. And then,
but, like,
some
if you
are
do, like, one show, if you watch it in Japanese, and there's, like, certain jokes, or the way they say certain things, or something comes off across one way or whatever, and you watch it in English, it's almost the exact opposite.
It's completely opposite.
But it's still as funny.
But what's
Still
hilarious to me is when you're watching it in English, and it still gives you what it's saying in the Japanese episode in the subtitles, and it's not matching what they're actually saying. Because if you're
That's
like
hilarious.
if you're like me and you're walking around and you're not doing it, I keep subtitles up even if it's in English, just because that way if I'm missing what they're saying and I'm trying to see, I can look back and read it.
That's aggravating, by the way. When they're saying something and writing something different, I can't stand that. Like,
I
if
think
we're
it's
speaking
funny.
in English and we're reading the English words, it should match.
To me, I think it's hilarious, because then I'm like, that's what they were supposed to say.
You guys fudged it up.
I'm like, I think it's funny. And like I said, as long as you're watching anime, that's all that matters.
all that matters.
It really is, because at the end of the day, you're still appreciating it.
Yes.
You're still enjoying it.
Of course.
You're still respecting it.
Because anime is the best thing ever. I'm sorry, guys, if you
Yeah.
had noticed, we're anime fans.
I mean, I'm a weeb. I have no problem admitting that. I like reading the manga. I like watching anime. I like going to conventions. I like doing
Hey, dude,
cosplay.
sometimes you have to read the manga.
You learn a lot more, okay?
Well, not only that, when the anime stops.
It keeps going. But there's also things like it brings into detail too that you don't take into perspective. Just like, for example, where people are trying to say Sakura could have killed, or not killed, took Obito's eyes or whatever. She had a split second. Was it Obito or Madara? Yeah, it was Obito. She had a split second before Madara got there. It was like literally before he got there. Like, she didn't have the time. And you figure that out when you read
The manga.
the manga. Like, I feel like if you're gonna have an anime discussion and you're really trying to throw your facts in there, and there is a manga that does go like further than the anime series, I feel like you should read that before you try to have the anime discussion. See, that's one way I feel about things. Other people can be like, oh, you watched the anime, you know the whole thing. So it's like, okay, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But truthfully, the mangas do go into a lot further detail.
It's like when people write a book and then make the book into a movie. Well, you got this book that if you went word for word and did exactly everything this book said, this movie would be 5 hours long. So therefore
Right.
you have to cut things out. I mean, everybody does. Just think about it. And then, so if you do that, then therefore there's major parts that you're missing from the movie that's in the book.
It's
So,
like Harry Potter, for example.
if
There's a
you
lot of things.
watch, we'll go there real fast. If you've ever seen Twilight.
Oh.
Yes, I have read Twilight, and yes,
And
I
watched
have
it.
watched all of the movies. The thing is,
No
is
shame.
the books are way better than the movies. First off,
Way
you get
better.
way more detail and everything, and second off, you don't actually have to see the sparkle.
And don't get me wrong, I love Harry Potter. I love the movies, but the books, 10
So
times
much
better.
And so, therefore, if you watch an anime and there is a manga, I feel like not everybody likes reading mangas and everything, and that's cool. That's understandable. Like she said, you watch the anime and you're done. That's fine. I feel like you should also go back and read the manga. There's so much more you learn about certain things. There's more detail you get about certain people. You get more background stories on certain things. And yes, your mangas are almost always completely different than the anime. So, like, if you watched, say, Fairy Tale all the way through, by the way, because it is completed. If you did not know that, spoiler alert, and I'm sorry, it's over with, guys.
Shout out
It's
to the
over.
girl who saw my Fairy Tale shirt and acted like she liked Fairy Tale, and then I saw she was wearing Fairy Tale shoes, so I asked her about it, and then she's like, I can't wait for the next season, and I'm sitting here in my head, it's already ended. And then she pulled a whole switching characters from another anime, and I was like, oh.
But anywho,
Oh.
so if you've watched the whole anime, you should go back and watch the manga. Or read the manga, guys. You have to read it because you can't watch a book. Anywho, you should read it from the very beginning because I can already tell you within the first 3 chapters there's are not major differences so far, but good little. You're like, oh wow, that wasn't in the anime.
I can say I think a lot of people lose interest in reading the manga because they're reading it, and as they're doing it, they're like, I've already watched this in the anime, so they think like it's gonna be just like it, without realizing that there is differences in the manga.
But the thing is about mangas though, as well though, is like there's always different kinds. Like, okay, you got Fairy Tail, and then you got Fairy Tail Zero, and then you've got Fairy Tail Girls, and then there was another one that's got just the guys in it, and it's called something other else. But so, I mean, like, there's all different kind of branches. So, you know, you got your OVAs for your anime, you got all of those spin-offs for your mangas as well. I just enjoy reading mangas and reading them. They're just amazing. I only have one set right now. Oh no, I bought Vampire Knight the other day. Hey, hey, hey! But yeah, so Blue Exorcist is the other one I have. Which is also amazing, by the way.
I have Yona of the Dawn.
I need to read that.
And then, don't get me started on Yona of the Dawn. That made me so mad.
Moving on, anyway, so you guys tell us down in the comments and everything below what you guys are thankful for, and anime-wise as well.
Yeah, like what got you started? What made you thankful for anime? What made you love anime? And things like that. We'd like to know. We don't mind, like, we'll respond as much as possible. We do all of that.
Like my other little buddy, I've been chatting with you in the comments down below. You're awesome. I can't remember your name, but we'll shout out to you next week. Next video.
It was Psychotics.
Was it? I cannot remember names.
Shout out to you. We appreciate you.
We're so happy that you watch. And I love our little banter. Back and forth.
Yeah, like we said, any ideas for any videos, we like to listen to everything you guys have to say. And then if you want to do any collabs with us, in our description below, we will link our email for our channel,
our Instagram,
our Twitter.
And that's all we have.
That's all we have, pretty sure.
Yes. Eventually, one day, we might get a Facebook page, but I'm not sure about that.
I'm just not a fan of Facebook.
Not really.
Just not.
Anywho, so, like the video.
Subscribe.
Comment below.
Click the button.
You know you want to. We hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.